Hello, everyone. It is Self-Care Sunday. Sunday, I tell you, it is Self-Care Edition. That is what we are talking about tonight. How are you tonight? What are you grateful for today? What are you grateful for? Tell me about your day and your Sunday. Hello, Kitty. How are you? What are you grateful for this Sunday night? The 14th. The 14th. Almost halfway through November. Tell me what you're going to do, what you did on your Sunday, and what made your Sunday amazing. Amazing. That is what I want to know. A mellow day off and a nice fire in your fireplace. I almost started a fire earlier today. And then I looked at the pile of things in front of the fireplace. I sat down near it and I'm like, oh, it would be nice to start a fire. And then I'm like, that's too much work right now to move this stuff out of the way. Hey, we are broadcasting tonight on both Facebook and YouTube. Any problems with Facebook, hop right on over to YouTube. We're right over there too. Cassandra has got the link there for you in the Facebook comments. Yes, she does. Thank you. But tomorrow I won't need a fire because I will be in sunny Orlando. Although tomorrow, I think it's only 60-something there tomorrow. But that is the coolest day of my trip, so I can handle it. I can handle it. We'll get the ears on. We will be okay. We are in for amazing. Amazing is what we are in for down in Orlando. I sadly did not spend Self-Care Sunday doing a lot of self-care. I did a lot of housekeeping today, a lot of last-minute stuff to clear stuff off the desk is basically how I spent my day, is getting whatever last-minute things I could done off the list. Check, 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 check is what I was working on. That was what I spent most of my day on. Yes, I know. It's really kind of funny. I was talking to somebody down there today, and I'm like, that's what happens down there. That is what happens. Hey, Rose is here tonight. Thank you, Rose. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I am looking forward to it. I am looking forward to a little R&R. It's I'm not always the best R&R person, but I am looking forward to a little disconnection and just a little chill, taking a little chill pill is what I'm looking forward to doing. Very much so. What did I do with my glasses here? Oh, there they are. Let's get started on this Self-Care Sunday with the Good Morning, Good Night book. Oops, I'm having problems with my ears and my glasses. How do they do that with your ears and your glasses? Tonight, in the Good Morning, Good Night book, we are on page 90. 90, I tell you. Good morning. Your mind is yours alone. Do what it takes to make yourself comfy. Build a library in there. Play some music. Make it your home. Hello, Adele Dazzle and the Pets of Resale. It is treat time. It is treat time. There you go, folks. It is. Happy Sunday. It is Self-Care Sunday, folks. That is the day we set aside each and every week, so that you take time for you, so that you unplug, so that you disconnect, so that you don't worry about the rest of the world, so that you take time to recharge, so that you actually disconnect the wire and you say, it's okay to be disconnected. It's okay. The world will go on. Things will still happen. And you don't have to know about it right then. That is how you get to the start of week 86, 87. That is how you get to the start of week 86, 87. And that is what we are starting tonight on night 607, night 607 that we have been on consecutively. It is the 50th year. Hello, Kelly. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. I see you on both channels now that I look over there at the YouTube comments. They aren't as vivid. The YouTube aren't as vivid as the Facebook comments. But yes, we are here on night 607. That is how we've stepped through this, is by taking time for self-care, taking time to disconnect, taking time to recharge yourself. And I'm doing a big recharge this week. I mean, it has been well established time to recharge this week. And that is so important. It is important that you do that too, because this is how we get to the next thing and the next thing and keep on moving forward, is by recharging. Speaking of recharging, hang on a second here. Costume change here. Let's see if I can do this. This isn't normally my thing. Hang on. How about that? How about that for a costume change? But that's how we recharge. We recharge. Yes, I'm expecting to get worn out at all these parks. Hey, Barb, it is great to have you here. I am expecting... Rebecca has us very well scheduled. Normally, when we've been in the past, we stay off park and we go into the parks for a little bit, and we have an intense day or two, but then we have a lot of downtime, and there's some wonderful areas outside of Orlando that we just root to love and things. But it's been a long time since we've been down there. And Rebecca has booked this trip and got us. We're on property at Disney, and we are. She has us very well scheduled, I'm told. Very well scheduled. Hey, Rick, it is great to have you here live tonight. Hope all is well in South Carolina. But you have gotten to this point. You have gotten to this point that I can say, hey, you're okay. You're okay. You can handle a few nights that Neil's not around. You can handle a few nights. And you can walk tall and proud through this. You can walk tall and proud. And even though this ends our consecutive nights, it doesn't end our journey. It doesn't end our walk together, okay? We are still connected together. We still have our community together. And when I come back, we will have, you guys asked for 2 nights a week, and Sunday will definitely be one of them. Not next Sunday, because I'll still be at Disney. But we will still do a Sunday plus another day, probably Wednesday, but I'm not positive of that yet. Where we will talk about ways to advance your business, where we will talk and work on ways of advancing your business. We still have a lot to cover as we move forward. I want to talk, one of the other topics I haven't gotten to is death planning. We got to talk about that. It's real. And there's no other real way to talk about it except for to put the word death in there, because people die. And, they say the only thing that's certain is death and taxes. I say the only thing that's certain is none of us are getting out of this alive. None of us are getting out of this game alive. And so you have to plan for that. And for your family for that. And it is so important, because life can change in the blink of an eye. Life can change in the blink of an eye, and we got to plan for that. I also have to work on our checklist. I have not put out there our checklist for all the documents you need to keep in your folders and keep an electronic copy of, should you ever get audited from all this government support you received to get you here, to build you back stronger. And I want you to have the most documented things, so that if you are the one that gets audited, you can say, audit, schmaudit, audit, schmaudit. But there's so much more, because the other thing we have to talk about is giving you the momentum to grow again. The momentum to grow again, the amazing force that you're going to have to calculate your path forward, to calculate how you will level up again. You have come through so much and grown so much that you will grow at this level again. We're going to help you do it because you need to do that. You need to grow yet again and change, because that is how the true level up is going to happen. Bring a hoodie with you on vacation. Well, I heard tomorrow was our cold day, Rose. I heard tomorrow was our cold day. That was going to be high in the 60s. So I knew tomorrow was going to be our cold day, but then it's warming up from there is what my my travel planner tells me. So tomorrow is our cold day, but it'll be warmer when I land than when I took off in the morning. When I hop on the plane in 12 hours, it will be warmer when I land than when I get on the plane. And I think they have me taking off in a short sleeve shirt. So, it'll all work out. It will all work out, Rose. I'm excited about it. I am excited to go and just disconnect. I mean, most of the time I'll have my phone off. One of the most expensive hoodies you ever bought was at Disney. Yes, well, it's one of those things. You can't worry about the price. It's the experience. You can't worry. You can't worry about the price. Although we did buy, we heard somebody was there a month or so ago and it was raining, and they had $30 ponchos that they bought. And so Cassandra did pick up dollar store ponchos in case we're stuck in the rain. So we do have dollar store ponchos to economize. But we'll be okay. The goal is just to disconnect and reconnect. So my phone will be, not that I'll be never on when I'm there. I mean, but my goal is to have my phone off most of the time. So that'll be off most of the time. Here is an idea for you. Here is something to make you think on this Self-Care Sunday. So on this Self-Care Sunday, you have 6 weekends left in 2021. You have 6 weekends left in 2021. Describe one thing you want to do before the year is over. So with 6 weekends left, what is one thing you want to do? Put that pen to paper and come up with one thing you still want to accomplish in 2021. Okay, to make 2021 amazing. Okay, how are you going to make your 2021 end on a super high note? Okay, you can let the rest of 2021 happen to you, or you can write and take ownership of it. And I'm not saying get hopey-dopey with a resolutions of things you're going to do in the rest of 2021. I'm saying take 6 weekends, one thing that you're going to accomplish still in 2021, and take ownership of that vision. Put pen to paper on that. Make it a vision. Post it. Take ownership of it, and make that happen. Make that happen. And because that is how you do it. It starts up here. I can't say that enough. I can't take that vision away enough. Your vision of where you are going, your vision of how you will be, of how your business is, starts up here. And how you make that happen, okay? How it gets real, how it becomes accountable, is when you put that vision on paper. Over there on the wall over here, we had 5 goals at the beginning of this year. And we are, what do we got? 3 3/3 of them are done, and we should finish all of them by the end of the year. But we put out 5 big goals that we said would be amazing to finish by the end of the year, and we're most of the way there. And for most, it's pretty big to accomplish any one big goal. And we put 5 big ones up there for our business this year. And Cassandra and I did at the beginning of last year, and we said we're going to accomplish these things, and we're basically there. Almost 4 out of 5 already. 6 weekends to go, 1 to go, one and a little bit to go, and we'll get there. And we'll get there with a week at Disney World, because that will refresh our minds. That will give us new clarity and focus, new purpose, new ways to get there. I mean, we've even gotten texts from some of our staff tonight telling us to have an amazing time, and that we deserve to be away and deserve to have time off. And that's just really special. That's just really special to be able to get that and to have that affirmation from our team to take time away. And that is really, really great. So we are excited for that, and we are excited for the future. We are excited because the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come, and we are very excited for the future. Very, very excited for the future, and what that holds for us, and what that holds for you in your stores as we continue to grow our way out of this and move from pandemic to endemic. Okay, which is just a virus that's out there. An endemic is just another virus that's out there. The flu is a virus that's out there. It's out there. We live with it all the time. But and COVID is just another one of those that's going to be out there. We are going to put it in that box. We're going to put it in that box. And so for that, I am excited for the future. I mentioned this story because it's a real thing. One of the last areas of protection of the easiest places to breach for credit cards is someone you know, or a point of contact with the card. Somebody that's got the card. To breach is a waitress. To get her to swipe a card through a swipe that is not hers, not the restaurant's, at the same time they swipe your card to get all the data and the chip data off your card. And a Costco in hang on a second here. See if I can do my ears and my glasses here. A Costco had somebody basically replace the credit card terminals in a store, and it's one of the breaches that's really very, it's the hardest one, but it's the easiest target. You go in and you wear an IBM shirt or a credit card company shirt and say, hey, I'm here to fix the credit card terminals, and load the upgrade in, and they let you right in. Sure, come on in. And they say, hey, the keyboard over on this one sticks a little bit. Can you fix that while you're here? Sure, I can fix that. And, so this Costco had, all these credit card numbers stolen when at this individual Costco, these false machines were installed. And it is a common breach, folks. It's all too common because, your employees in your store are your lowest level of security. Well, your most important level is not letting unauthorized people actually physically touch your machines, actually touch the machines in your store, whether it's your credit card machines or your computers. That is where issues happen. That is where the problems happen, and that is where the issues happen. So I share that with you. to remind you on this Self-Care Sunday to take self-care of your computers and your equipment, and be careful who you give access to them to, both remotely and in person, because in person is a dangerous road there. It's a dangerous road. So just be careful with that. Um, But I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited for where we are. The fact that I can take this time off is because of you and how you have leveled up. Because of you. So I am able to take this trip and this vacation because of all of you and because of where you are right now in business. Okay, I couldn't have done this last fall. I couldn't have done this last spring. I couldn't have done this last winter. I couldn't have done it this summer. But because of where you all are now, the level that you all are now, just a little bit, I can put the brakes on it, and I'm honored to have been here with you for 607 nights straight. And I am honored to be able to go away, recharge, come back, and serve you still a couple nights a week as we move forward. So I appreciate it all. I appreciate all where you guys are. So thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. This video and everything I talk about, all the links, all the files, everything, okay, not the mouse ears, but everything else goes over to narts.org/resale strong by noon the next day. Noon, I tell you. All the files, all the links, they're all there, including a direct link to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store, where you can like, comment, subscribe, and oh yes, ring the bell, ring that bell, ring that Mickey bell, so you know when another one drops. You can also share with all your friends in business, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, so we can help everybody make it to the other side. Hey, Joanne, how are you? It is great to have you here. I've been here every night for 607 nights, plus in the NARTS private Facebook group and streaming on YouTube at More 8 Than Ish. I will be back after my trip on Sundays and another day. I'll be on twice a week, and we'll post that when I'm back. Next Sunday, I am still in Disney. So I will be, but I will post when we will post the schedule when I am back. But if you have a question in between, you, just email me, Neil, neil@ecistores.com, neil@ecistores.com. We start this program every night with the Good Morning, Good Night book. The Good Morning, Good Night book is how we start every night. Tonight we're on page 90. Hang on a second. I can't do the glasses and the ears. I got to get the glasses on first, then the ears. Tonight on page 90, our good morning is, good morning. Your mind is yours alone. Do what it takes to make yourself comfy. Build a library in there. Play some music. Make it your home. Our good night tonight is, good night. Your mind is yours alone. Do what it takes to make yourself comfy. Draw the blinds. Kick out unwelcome guests. Make it your home. Thank you, Barb. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil Abramson. I do like a good party, a wedding, a bar mitzvah, a magical Mickey 50th birthday celebration. I don't know. We will party again. We will party in person. And when we do, I'm going to be there with you. But until then, until a little more than a week from now, know that you and you, but most importantly, you, yes, you're not alone running this store. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you when I get back.